What's up YouTube and Amazon, Jefferson here with the starters page, and this video is actually going to be about this guy right here. This is the Mcoplus Video Stabilizer, and I'm going to show you guys in this video how to balance it with your DSLR or whatever camera you guys are using. I do want to point out, I apologize for the quality. I am filming this with my iPhone 5S, so I apologize guys, just because I do need my camera to actually show you guys the best way to balance it. So with that said, let's get on to it. I'm using a Canon Rebel T2i with a battery grip. I do want to point out that the video stabilizer supports up to 3.3 pounds. However, I just weighed up my rig and I've been using it like this for a while, and this weighs 3.85 pounds. So I won't recommend it, but this is how I have it, no issues at all. I'm only gonna give you what I experienced. With that said, let's just get on to this. Okay, so before you guys actually start balancing it, I do want to point out there's going to be reference numbers on the quick release plate by Mcoplus. What you want to do is make sure it's on the same side where the arrow is, because if you guys don't, then it's going to be a little harder to refer to those numbers. When you guys actually put this in, the easiest way to mount this onto the video stabilizer is where the reference numbers are. You want to put that side where the arrow is and then put it down. That's just the easiest way when I balance it, or actually just insert it. And you want to tighten this to the point where it won't move around, but you don't want to have it too tight because you don't want to unscrew it and screw it back on all the time. So this is pretty much where it is. You want to try to, balance it as equal as you can. If you guys don't know how to do that, that's fine. All right, so what you want to do is you want to just grab the handle right here and you want to lift it up, and depending where the camera goes, that's where you want to adjust it. So for example, let me have it facing you. The camera is going forward and right. So what you want to do is adjust it to the left and slightly to the back. So in order to adjust it left and right, there's going to be a knob right here. You want to loosen that knob up, and then you want to push it to the side. This part right here, since there's no micro registration, it's going to be a little difficult, but it's not impossible. All right, and then once that's good, you want to tighten it a little bit. Now it's going forward right there, so that means it's front heavy. You want to push it back, and then I want you guys to point this out. Look, it's rotating as well, so it's a little heavy on the right side still. So let's fix that. Let's push it back, and then now you see how it's tilting a little bit forward and on the right. So you wanna unloosen the knob so you could push it to the right a little bit more. And then when you guys are pushing it to the right, take note, you don't want to push too much. You want to make small adjustments. Lift it up. Now it's front heavy and a little bit to the right. So let's do the right first. Okay. All right, tighten it up. Lift it up. Now front heavy, slightly on the right. So I'm going to push this back now. Remember, small adjustments. All right, so let's go see how that is. All right, we are almost good. See that it does not take long at all. I'm taking my time. I'm actually gonna push it to the left just a little bit, just because it's actually moving to the, just because it was actually moving to the right a little bit. I think that might be too much. Yep, that was a little too much. Okay, let me push it back to the right just a little bit. Okay. Just a little bit more, just a little bit more. Just take your time with this, because if you guys don't take your time, then your balance is gonna be off and then it's not gonna be worth it. So lift it up. That's almost perfect. It's slightly to the right, or actually it's slightly to the left, so I'm just gonna push it to the right just a little bit. Okay. I pushed it a little too much. Now I'm gonna push it to the left. Okay. Nice. And we are good. So take a look at that, guys. Perfect. All right, guys, so that's how you stabilize it. This is the Mcoplus Video Stabilizer. It's very easy. It does take a little while, but Stabilizing this was actually less than 5 minutes, and I actually took my time. I wasn't rushing it, and you don't want to rush it either. So again, take a look at this right here. This is how you know it's stabilized right here, where it stays in place. Now let's actually lock down everything, and I'm gonna show you guys if everything else is good. All right, so me personally, I like my drop time on my video stabilizers to be roughly around 2 to 3 seconds, and this is how you measure your drop time. You want to put your stabilizer right here on the side, and then you want to drop it, and the amount of second where the bottom hits right here, that's your drop time. So for example, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. So my drop time for this setup is 2 Mississippi. And if you guys want a longer drop time, what you want to do is you want to lift this part up, unloosen that part, and actually drop your whole rig down a little bit. So I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to drop this weight a little bit lower, and then that's actually how you get a longer drop time. So take a look at this. That might be a little bit too much. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3. So that's 3 Mississippi right there. So if you guys did want a longer drop time, you do want to have it like that, please take note. It just really depends on you. I personally like a slightly longer drop time, like roughly 2 seconds, just because I like to run a lot with my video stabilizer, and that would actually allow me to run a little bit more and have a slightly heavier bottom. So 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. I love that. It's very smooth if you guys look at it. And then once you guys hold it in place, you guys should be good. If it tilts over like that, you do have to fix it a little bit. So it's a little bit to the left. I'm gonna push it to the right a little bit. And then, all right guys, so that's it. And then to know if everything is balanced, you just wanna lift it up and then let go, and if it stays in place, you are good to go. That's pretty much it, guys. That's how you balance your video stabilizer by Mcoplus. Let's take a look at that. It stays in place right there, and yeah, it rocks. I'm like rocking it really heavy, so obviously it's gonna move a little bit. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. If you guys are curious on how I use this video stabilizer, just make sure you guys click on the annotation right here, and it will take you there. With that said, my name is Jefferson. This is the video hand stabilizer by Mcoplus. Love it. Very compact, very sleek. And like always, guys and girls, take care.